ụtụtụ ọma nọ ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo, aga m bụkwa onye nke gị Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu na oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple, bụrụkwazị onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala restoration prayer ministry and onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo and ọdịnala evangelist. Ụtụtụ ọma nọ. Asị m na chi tata bụ eke bụ orie ga-eritere anyị ihe ọma. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa bụ orie, asị m na akakaka ya amaghị na jijiji ya amaghị. Asị m na ilo na-asị na-egwu a na ọfọ na ogwu enwere mkpochi. Asị m onye si ihe anyị ji wee dịrị anyị digbo onye a na ndụ, onye si ihe anyị ji wee nọlụ anyị nọgbu onye a na ndụ, onye echeche ihe ọjọọ ya eme anyị ya ma onwe ya. Asị m na ndụ ọ na-agụ onye ọ na-agụ ibie, onye a na-ana nke ya na onye n'afọ. Asị m na ihe anyị amara anyị amaghị. Asị m na ife na-afịa ife a nọ na ntị ka anyị ga-anụ na ọ ga-eme anyị n'iru. Asị m na anyị ga-eje n'obodo n'ara obodo. Asị m na anyị ga-adịkwazị ka echi, maka na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ. Asị m ihe ọma dị n'elu ya dara anyị na ọdịnala ya pụoro anyị ome ka ụwa were anya ha wee fụ. Asị m na mmapụ adịghị egbu awọ. Asị m na onye gbara awọ ụkwụ bụ isi ride ka onye rie. Asị na ọmaka ga-emere anyị na anyị ga na-aga n'iru n'iru, maka na oke enwe bụ n'iru n'iru ka ọ na-ama. Ise n'ụbọchị taata bụ orie, ihe amụnwa wa Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tuwe ji wee bịa n'ụbọchị taata bụ nkụzi. Asị nkụzi taa bụ ihe niile ị kwesịrị ịma na ihe niile ị kwesịrị ime dịka onye nachighatara azụ n'ọdịnala, na ihe niile ị kwesịrị ime mgbe things are not working perfectly for you. After ka agbasịala gị afa, ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ego iji alụ ọrụ mmụọ dị n'ụzọ gị, agbachala gị afa, ị nwere ego eji alụ ọrụ mmụọ dị n'ụzọ gị, ma ọ bụ na na-agbasịala gị afa ị nwere ego iji alụ ọrụ 1 or 2, then mana ị nwere ego iji arụ ihe ndị ọzọ fọrọnụ, ma ọ bụ na itiri echi tie final, agbasịala gị afọ. Ọ bụ na ị nwere ego iji alụ ọrụ mmụọ ịkụzi n'ọta, I came with message of hope. O nwere ihe ị kwesịrị ime, o nwere ihe ị kwesịrị ime ka chi dị mma wee dị. O nwere ihe ị kwesịrị ime ka chi dị mma wee dị. Excuse, emecha m enye ya ego, I can go. Ka waste my time. Sorry for that distraction. Ihe ị kwesịrị ime, ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ego iji alụ ọrụ, ihe mmụọ chọrọ obi tiwara etiwa na obi gwepịa na egwepịa. Ihe mmụọ chọrọ bụ determination, ikpebigoro n'obi gị na ichighatago na be papa gị. Ka m gwa ofu egwu anyị si, anatago m na nke papa m, anatago m omenala siri ike, anatago m na nke papa m, anatago m chi ndị ọgọ mmụọ kara aka. Ịghọtara ya? Ihe mmụọ chọrọ bụ chegharịa ma chigharịkwa. Come back to your root. Ihe kpatara o ji adị ka asị na ọdịnala na-erighị ego owu because na ịnọrọ ebe ị kwesịrị ịnọ. O nwere ike ọ bụrụ na ị nọ na ana mmadụ, ma ọ bụ na ị nọ obodo oyibo, na ị nọ ana mmadụ mụda ebetara aka, ma ọ bụ ị nọ ana mmadụ, and o nwere ike ebe ị nọ ị nwere ike imewe ụfọdụ ihe ndị a n'onwe gị. Then you have to engage the services of a dibia or a priest gallery those work. And here man all more na dibia, anybody been alone call the chukwa chigi, call the chukwa kwandikie. Makano dinkia wo the backbone. On dinkia wan enyeri aka. Bia me interceding, bia intercede on your behalf. Example, when you are not be able to go where you're supposed to go, and you engage another person to go that message for you, definitely you will provide the means and they provide extra so that that person will feel happy to go that message for you. That is why you spend more. But the truth of the matter is that I keep saying it. If had it been you are in Nigeria, had it been you are in your father's place or closer to your father's house, or you are living in your own house where you have all the convenience and everything to yourself, I have been saying it that you can do 70% of your spiritual work. It's only 30% that a priest or a dibia can do for you. Do you get? Only 30% a dibia or a priest can do for you. But the thing is that when you are in Port Harcourt, maybe you are busy working in maybe one establishment, then you are making your money. Then since you don't have the time to do those work, then you can pay somebody. But I can tell you that if you are anywhere close, example, you are from Nnewi, you have your own Anobi, but you are doing your business at Onitsha. In Kebe is your that 70% of your work you can do it yourself because you can easily go home and perform some of those rites. So why you pay more is because you are paying for somebody services. You understand? Yes. That is what you're supposed to know. But frankly speaking, omenana or dinana, you don't need to spend more. Yes. What you have to do is to be doing those things, the natural cost of buying those spiritual material stuff you need. But when you are not be able to buy those things, then you have to pay another person for the services. Then, if you have finished your consultation, and the consultation review 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 6, 7 things you need to do. If you have money, remember, you are the one that are indebted to all these spirits and entities of powers. Yes, you are indebted to them before now because you have not done what you're supposed to have been doing. Maybe because of your own indolence, because of your own negligence, or because of your own ignorance. That is why all these have not been doing all this while. So there is this accumulation of duties you're supposed to have been doing. So because of those accumulated issues, then it means that you have to do what? Spend more. Because those things you have not been doing all this while. Because they say a stitch in time saves 9. You understand? A stitch in time saves 9. Example. Let me give you an example. If somebody is doing maybe any festival, maybe marriage ceremony or whatever, and you attend that particular thing, that event, the person invited you on that particular day, I can tell you, you spend less. But when you decide to go it on your own convenient day, maybe some months, time after, you spend more. That is how the same thing in spiritual matter. So for the fact that you have not done the example, Emma, do you know na mmụọ na-agba mmadụ ụchụ? Yes, mmụọ nwere ike ịgba ụchụ because of negligence. Mmụọ nwere ike ịgba ụchụ for not doing what you're supposed to have done years back. Because in spiritual matter, ignorance is never an excuse. Yes. So, for the fact that maybe you belong to these Christian churches of Bethel. Now, instead of you to be paying homage to your ancestors, now you involve yourself in committing what I call sacrilege. Sorry. You involve yourself in desecrating some of those holy things in your family. Like you involve yourself in destroying Obi. You get yourself involved in destroying Ofo. You get yourself involved in destroying Aquarium and the gods of fertility and the rest of them. You will pay those things double upon double. So when you refuse to do all those things, you are aggravating the anger of the gods. So when the time comes, when you will start receiving punishment for desecrating those holy things on those monuments, you pay more. One, you will start from insult, because that's sacrilege you committed. Yes, you must receive asibakwa also negative energy that comes from that thing, from committing that evil. Because even if the wound heals, the scar remains. When you insulted the elders, your ancestors, by inviting an non-entity, a total stranger that has no blood relative with their family, to come to your family and desecrated the monuments and holy things in your family. You invited the Efurefu, the non-entity, to rain curses, abuse your forefathers, calling them names, by saying that they are the one responsible for your challenges you have been passing through. That singular act is desecration. That singular act will bring brulala, will bring punishment for you. And that spirit negligence will come as negative energy around you. Example, there are some certain things you will disobey your father, curse your father. Your father can decide that this thing you have done, you must come with your knees down to plead for mercy. If not, no forgiveness. There is a way you can insult your father. I mean your physical father today. Your physical father today. I know there is a way you will insult your physical father today. Believe in me, you will not go scot-free unless you go and apologize to him. Because you know why? You provoke anger. Let me tell you one thing that happened in my town. There is this man in question. He trained. There is this lady. They share love together. Eventually, that love they have for each other produced a daughter. Then, but at the end of the day, their relationship went sour. Their marriage, their relationship and whatever was dissolved. But that the love they share together produced a daughter. And all this while, this man, he's the one that took care of her daughter, both her whatever, and her academics, and trained her in higher institution. Now, when time for marriage comes, I would like to cut the whole story short. But to cut the whole story short, for the fact that the mother and the father of this particular young girl are no longer living together, and this young lady decided to pitch the tent with the mother, to the extent that she forgot that her father trained her and paid all her school fees to the higher institution. Now, something happened. I don't want to go into detail. This particular young lady disobeyed the father to the extent that she poured a sand. She just used her hands to take sand and pour to her father in insult. And the father said, because of what she did to me, the man was so angry. But to cut the whole story short, the lady in question now is a mess. And if you ask me, she needs to go and apologize to her father for that insult. Do you know why? The anger. When you insult your father, there must be this anger that will arose from him. What will pay him more is for the fact that he's your father. He's the one that knows you. He's the one that took care of you financially and otherwise. The insult will pay him more. It's better for another person in total to insult him. He will endure it than his own biological daughter. If you know how it means and what I mean, if you know how it pains, it's the same pain your ancestors are receiving for the sake of you, for the fact that he brought a total stranger to cause them, call them names, call them demons, laying allegation against them that they are the one responsible for your challenges and predicaments. Forgetting that why you are suffering today is as a result of negligence, as a result of not knowing what is right, as a result of not doing the right thing at the right time. That's why you're suffering. So, what I'm trying to explain is that not doing the right thing can bring negative energy. So why you are suffering today could be as a result of going against the wish of your ancestors. Do you get? Now, what I'm saying is that after the consultation, but you don't have money to do your spiritual work, honestly, you don't have money, I came with message of hope. Don't lose hope. Yes, everything is not all about money. I will show you some rituals you can do to appease the anger of the gods, to appease the anger of your forefathers, to show that you are so sorry about what happened for your own good. I will show you simple rituals you can do. But don't tell me that you don't have you are too busy. Don't tell me that you're a lazy person. You don't have money, you don't have time. What is your problem? So maybe you are using your time to go to social media and be following something that is not relevant. Something that is relevant, something that is not even necessary. You have your time to watch porn, you have your time to watch nude pictures and nude videos and whatever. But you don't have 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes for your spiritual exercise. That is your problem. So if you don't have money, time is money, yes. If you are too busy, your time is fetching you money. No problem. You can use that money to pay for services of a dibia or a priest. No problem. It's say in order. But when you say you don't have money and you don't have time, then what is your problem? Two things cannot be happening to you at the same time. Yes, you don't have money, you don't have time. What is your problem? What are you doing with your time? Okay, I see. You are sleeping off. You are using your time to sleep. That is oversleeping is even lazy man attitude. Do you know? Yes, there is time for everything. So what I can tell you that will save you today, if you have money after a spiritual consultation, do the ones you can pay. Huh? But don't steal. Yes. Don't go borrowing or to bank and to borrow money to do your spiritual work. It's wrong. Yes. Quote me anywhere. What you need to do is not cast on stone. The spirit understands you perfectly more than you. You are sincere. You don't have money. I'm telling you what worked for me. During my time when I started this journey, I did not borrow money. I'm telling you what worked for me, and it will work for you if you believe. I did not borrow money. What I did is that I used my money, the one I have, after my consultation. I started doing the little I can do. After doing the little I can do that time, at least I settle my chi, I settle my ancestors. I do one or two. Then what I did again is I created time for spiritual exercise. I have told you time without number how you can build up your ordinary altar. If you're serious, it must recreate your mind. One of the reasons why you are suffering today is that you have not even recreated your mind. You still have those mind of failure. I built my ordinary altar. In that my ordinary altar, what I have there, I dropped my childhood picture in my altar. It was framed. Yes, I put it there. Place it on the wall. I put, it depends on your location. If you are outside your father's place, in Obododianya, you can call for your father's soil. Ajana Bendagi. You can even call for your Ajana Ikunegi. Yes. Put them in small plates so that you can pour libation to both sands. Or you can use Nzu as libation. Pour Nzu or Nkwok or Edo to those sands as a homage. Huh? But if you are living right down in your father's compound, you don't need it because you're already with you're already in the compound. So let me tell you how my own looks like. I set up, I brought a table. I said, today I face the east. I said, today I'm installing my altar. I played with my instruments and my ancestors. Today, as I'm setting up this altar, let them set my own altar spiritually. That whatever and any time I face this altar and ask for anything, let my wish be granted. I said that prayer with a spoken words. After that, I said, today, let the universe bear me witness that today I'm setting up at my altar. I brought a white. That is, let's say, half yard of white or even 1 yard, depending on the size of the table. I spread it on that table. I bought a candlestick. I put it in the center. And I said, today, as I'm lighting up this candle, let my path be lighting up. As this candle is lighting up, is shining, let every darkness in my life vanish. As light is always will always be noticed by a man and woman, let me be noticed. As this light is shining, let me be a shining light among my peers. As this candle is burning, let it be a burnt offering. As this candle is melting, let all my negativities melt away. I lighten up the candle. On the other side of the left side, I have osoji, alligator pepper. That side. By the right side, then I have yuzu, edo, that is white chalk, edo, and then my plate for breaking cola. On the other left side, I have money. Yes, in all currencies. Any note you are using, I use 4 notes. Yes, there. In my altar as we speak now, there is no way you go there, you will not see money of all sizes. I make sure that money is always there because I ain't on the wego. We are in the world of money. I told them to be attracting money for me. So you can add incense to it. You can add sand from your mother's side or your father's side to it. With this, you are good to go. That is your altar. And make sure that this your altar, from the 4 corners of your room, 1 corner face the east. Make sure this your altar is placed by the east. So by the time you are in front of your altar, you're already facing the east. You get. Yes, facing the east is very important because east is where the sun rises from the east. That is why even our Muslim brothers, whenever they want to pray, they face the east. Not only Muslim brothers, all the world temples, most world temples are located in the east. That is the purpose. Then, that's why even Ugochi temple was located in the east. Yes, the temple was located in the east. So, after the work, so I now, what are you going to do after setting up the altar? You pronounce that today, henceforth, wherever you are in presence of the altar, or all over the world, anywhere you are, and remember the altar, and utter a word of prayer. Plead with Almighty, let their prayer be answered. After that, that is my first thing I did when I returned to Ghana. Again, I start my 21 days ago for. I have told people all this, so I have been saying it, that people should start 21 days ago for. The truth of the matter is that if you follow this principle and do it very well, believe in me, you will start seeing changes. It might not be like magic boom. It depends on the entanglement you have entangled yourself all this while. Spiritual exercise is not magic. It's something that you will be doing, and the spirits will be watching you. And we were like, is this man really serious? And when they found out that truly you have really repented, believe in me, you will start receiving blessings. So that's what I did. Go and look for a sheet of paper. Write the date you started. And write the date the 21 days will elapse. Write your prayer request. 1, 2, 3. Let it not be more than 3. I now brought my seed of faith money. My sacrifice money. Yes. I use it 4 of it. If you want to use, if you're in Nigeria, you want to use like 50 naira, 100 naira, or even 50 naira is too small now. Maybe 100 naira or 200 naira, or even 500 naira, which will be 4. Each denomination representing 4 market days. Put it inside that sheet of paper and wrap it. If you have your altar, place it on your altar. If you don't have your altar, you can put it in your wallet or you can put it in your bag. Then create a particular time you are coming for that spiritual exercise. Example, you can choose any time of your day, morning, afternoon, or night. One thing you don't know is that when you choose that particular day, you're already choosing the spiritual realm. Choose the time you normally come for interaction with your ancestors, with your mates, with the spirit forces that came with you. That time come, praise the Almighty, praise the entities of powers, praise the forces of nature, the elemental beings. I told them that you already made up your mind to work with them, that they should have mercy on you, that you're a child, only a child, that doesn't know left and right. They should forgive you. Then ask them all for your heart desire. Tell them what you want and how you intend to use the blessing they will give you to effect others. to bless others. After that, do your declaration. Do you know that the Psalms you are seeing, Psalms of David, is not a Christian book? Yes, it's one of the ancient books. Psalms of David has been there thousands of years before Christ. Do you get? So don't allow anybody to coerce you or telling you that Psalms belong to them. No. Anybody, any human being can read Psalms. But minus that, me, I don't read Psalms now. You know why? Because those words made by David is a pronouncement of David. Or is David. You as a person that is watching me this morning, on your own, you can do some certain declaration like me. Every morning, I must do declaration. I must do declaration upon me, my life, my temple, and my children all over the world. My clients all over the world. I do that. I could be a more police. So always create time. Say good things about you. Be positive. Speak positivity into your life. Speak positivity into your business. Speak positivity into the work of your hands. That's what we must do. After that, the next day, the same time, you will be back. Next day, same time, next day, same time, you are back. Doing it, you show the spirit that you already determined. Because you show that you are serious and what you are asking for is too dear to you. By the time you do it 21 days, believe in me, you will start receiving favor. There are so many allegorical stories or stories in the ancient books that justify that consistency is the key. The difference between you and the successful people is that successful people never give up. And for me, if you ask me, that something is impossible is not in my dictionary. I believe that whatever that is imaginable is achievable. But their problem is that if you ask today, tomorrow, you did not get it, you give up. That is their problem. Do you know that whenever you are imagining something, creating something, you are creating that what does not even exist in the spiritual realm. And believe in me, with your longing, it will come to pass in the world of physical. Do you know that this Android phone you are using is the imagination of someone else in the past? I remember, I think yearly 2000, one of my uncle there used to tell me about Android, that he used to see it, he have seen it in Japan. I think early 2000, he was telling me this. So what I can tell you, that time here we only know ordinary Nokia answering call. This video call you are seeing somebody's imagination. You understand? So and that imagination today is already come to reality. So you on your own, you can imagine something and they will come into reality. The problem is you are the one that is limiting yourself. That is your problem. You are limiting yourself as if you don't have anything. Sorry for distraction. You can go to factory. They are there. Go there. Somebody is there in the factory. Sorry for that distraction. So what I can tell you is that you are the one that limiting yourself. You are the one that is limiting yourself. So stop limiting yourself today. Stop limiting yourself today. Now, what I can tell you that whatever that is imaginable is achievable. Do you know that even aircraft we are seeing today, somebody imagine it? Maybe the person is looking at the bird of the air. Today the person created it. I can tell you as we speak now, someone somewhere is imagining something technical wise, as in technology. And tomorrow, in the next 5 years, you will see more technology. Even those apps we are using, you can see the TikTok and the rest of them. It's somebody's imagination and they come to pass. You understand? So every creating thing comes from imagination. So imagine yourself being great and never allow any distraction or somebody to tell you that it is not possible. Don't take it. Do you get? Yes, don't allow any negativity mindset or anybody negative friend to tell you that your imagination cannot happen. I remember all I have achieved today is my imagination. I imagine them before they happen. Today, if I tell you what I'm imagining, where I will be in next year, you'll be surprised. And once I imagine them, I walk towards it. I nurture it by longing. You understand? By longing to it. And by longing, I'm creating it in the form. Because before anything will happen in this physical world, it must have taken on form in the spiritual realm. So start thinking, start creating. Because you only create what is yours. And believe me, whatever you create will still flow back to you, the originator. You get? So, on Ademokunobi, I always like, let me put my mind, the way I think things, into people's life. Because believe in me, if you're always having this negativity mindset, everything is not possible, everything is not much possible, you can never be great. Remove those mental this thing from your mind. Wipe them off, erase them. So after your spiritual exercise, keep quiet and ask your instruments, what they really want you to do. Is there anywhere they want you to be that you are not be? You have not been this present time. Is there anything they want you to achieve? Is there anything they want to tell you? After that, keep quiet. During this their special exercise is what I am doing that work for me. You will now start receiving inspiration. Either you through intuition, perception, or through what is called clairvoyance or clairvoyance, or sometimes through through spiritual development trance. Some of those things it can come. Like me, I normally sometimes after that, sometimes I will sleep off. Now until we now come in trance. Maybe it lasts like 2, 3, or it doesn't normally last long, maybe 5 minutes at most. And once those things were showing me in trance, it must happen. Trance is more reality. Trance, those things, the pictures you receive in through that thing, either clairvoyance, clairvoyance, through trance or intuition, will happen faster. Because that time is the time, it's like in heaven opens and the radiation, you are illuminated. If you understand the mystery and what is happening at this point in time, believe in me, you will know that he cared. You will know there is a power. And you will know why in the ancient time we are called small gods. We are even Jesus and you are gods. Reawaken the spiritual point you. That is your problem. Do you know that even during the spiritual exercise, you will be able to receive radiation? You will be able to attract inspiration. Do you know? These people that created these great things, technology-wise, the whole thing that they are just is what they taught them in school. No. Some of them created what even their teachers cannot even create. Do you know? You can be greater than even your teacher. But how the thing will be is, when you normally create your spiritual exercise time, you ask them, by that time you are giving your abu, the spirit beyond their gift. Don't forget, even the word, the ancient Bible said, the gift of a man make it away for you. That your gift is when you are acting your ezumezu, what they really want you to be, and where they want you to be, and what they want you to become. By so doing, you will see your spirit guide. They will start telling you, young man, you're into tobacco business. Okay, why can't you go into liquor, into soft drinks or whatever? They will start coming, giving you insight, telling you how you do it, telling you to change your approach, telling you how to change your strategy. And by so doing, you will be inspired. New idea will come in. And believe in me, if you start applying those ideas, things will start taking new shape. But your problem is that you never create time for the spiritual inspiration. These are the white men you are saying. They came to our country. They made away with all some entities of powers. Do you think that they are using it just for anything? Some of them kept it in a place. Then why normally come for inspiration? What you don't know isn't even know Google. Let me tell you what you don't know about deities. If you call down Ogugu Bennage in a quiet environment, dedicate the place before Ogugu, and they normally perform your ritual there. Sometimes, if you normally quiet time, you go there and stand after praising the Ogugu, you stay there for as a quiet time, no noise, start meditation. Believe in me, what you will be coming in your mind will even marvel you. It happened to me. So do you know that sometimes on my own, I will come downstairs, walk down to the temple, light up a candle, light up my incense, and tell my Ogbuefi and that I've arrived. Maybe ring my bells, make some joyful noise with other sound making stops in the temple. After that, that is to announce to the spirit that EZE-ANA is here. So after that, I will sit down. I will praise them. After praising them, I will keep quiet. What I'm asking that time is inspiration. Do you know, even when I was doing my osawu, the person I did osawu in his house does not produce nchocho and nchawele, does not produce all the sacramenta. But today, EZE-ANA produce all these things. Today, I will go, they will tell me, for you to produce so and so thing, see what you will bring, see what you bring, see what you bring. If you do this thing, bring this thing, we bless it for you. And once I do it, it work. Today, in Ugochi EZE-ANA Temple, we have Nchawele and Ocho. We put them together so that even if you are removing Ocho, you will be receiving favor from it. We have favor powder. We have anointing oil. We have favor perfume. Yeah? And then again, we have water for cleansing water too. You understand? So all those things, nobody taught me. It's not even what I learned from where I went for Otawu. You understand? But through communicating with my spirits, my Esmes, they keep on giving me more inspiration on how to do some certain things. That is what makes it possible. Today, I can tell you in every humility that today I'm stronger and better in all ramification with even my mentor. Yes, 2 people mentored me, but today I can tell you that with my humble submission that I have gone far beyond them. And it's very possible. Do you know that even a mechanic, yes, after learning a mechanic, it can be greater than your master? Do you know? Very possible. Yahoo will add it up. So what I can tell you is that what you can be doing after setting your altar, start taking on more for 21 days. After that 21 days, the end of that 21 days, bring out that 4 notes that he are there. That money is for ritual. You give that money to real beggars. If where you are, you have real beggars on the streets, you can dash it away. But if you are maybe outside the country where you cannot easily access the beggars, the less privileged, then you can send the money down here. We give it, we use it to do saraka for you. Or we use it to give alms, because in Nigeria, a lot of hunger. Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu. It will interest you to know that on the 29th of June this year, it will be on a Wednesday. I, Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu, we appreciate my royal fans and followers. Some of them are too loud on social media. Some of them are my followers in other ramifications. So that particular day, some of them that will be able to come can come. Some of them that will not be able to come will dash a lot of things, ranging from money, you understand, to any other thing within fit. You understand? I know that I really want to accommodate as many people as possible. Some people will receive some few thousands of naira, some will receive, so just like that, to make sure that, because there is a lot of hunger in Nigeria. I remember, I think the month of, I think March or April. The day I think I brought out about 100,000 that I shared to some people. Some received 5, some received 20, some received 30. That day I was like, I want to support people with small business. You understand? So imagine that particular money did not even go far because a lot of people keep trooping into my email, my inbox, asking for more. Understand? So that is that. So in this June, we try to elaborate it a little bit. Understand? Uh-huh. So brought us some cash to share to some people. The people that can come to the temple, fine. Some people that cannot come, we still share them on my social media handles. You understand? So what I can tell you is that there is many ways we give arms to people less privileged, and the person will be happy. And I can tell you, even if you want us to help you to share money to the less privileged, what we do on that 29, that if people that send money for that, yes, I have told you that we have a lot of people that have so many issues, ranging from the person that have supposed to go for surgery, but the money is so huge that I myself, I will not be able to do it because a lot of people are coming to the temple for so many things, ranging from sick people, people that come for schools fees and the rest of them. We have a lot of people that they don't pay their school fees. I know some people that I pay their school fees, they are not in anything, they are not related to me. I know some, but the other person I sent it to in Abuja, the woman is, her husband is late, and she has a daughter, well, a late husband, but things are so difficult. Now, I already accepted to be paying that lady school fees. Understand? Till when I get tired. So I have started doing it. There are other people that I have started paying their school fees in different school level. So what I can tell you that a lot of people are really facing a lot of challenges. So on that 29, if you are interested, you can send some money. We mentioned to some people that this particular amount of money was sent for by somebody. What they need to do is to the person that will receive that particular money is to say some prayers for the sender and the rest of them. So, but all those things, I will be live. Everything will be happening live. So even if after sharing my own money, yes, after sharing my own monies and to appreciate my fans and everything, if there is other money sent by friends and well-wishers, yes, I will still send that one too. Yes, there was a day I mentioned about a particular lady that has her father, her late father was a knight, but when this lady involved in the accident and fractured her time, yes. So since that time she has been on crutches for years now. So the money that I mentioned is so huge, understand? So the money that I mentioned is so huge, over 1.5 million naira. So because of the capacities and what I'm carrying currently, now I'll not be able to spend such money on one person for now. So on my own, I have already decided that I will give her a little I can give out of that money. Then but if we can get some people, more people that will donate in that direction, I have tried my best all this while for that family, because all this while, not for the fact that surgery has not been carried out, she keep on checking maintenance draws and all this stuff, and all these things, it cost money. Then, but if we can be able to allow her to go for that surgery, everything will be better. She can fend for herself. She's from Imo State. I don't have any link with her. Then the same thing with other people that are into our this. So after that, we still give money to her and then give some money to some of our fans. Then a friend of mine, someone I think in Canada, sent I think 12,000 naira to that particular lady for that surgery. So if I'm adding up my own donation to her, I'll still add that 12,000 naira. The man that a friend donated to her. So if there's other people that wish to donate money, they can do that. Then if there's other people that wish for us to give, do you know that in Nigeria there's so much hunger? There are some people that today, as they eat this money, they are not sure what they will eat at night. You know. Do you know that some people can even appreciate it? Come on, 5,000 naira, ordinary 5,000 naira. Some will appreciate it. So some of these people we have to give out to them. Then if you want to be part of it, then you can say do that. That day, if you wish us to call your name, we call your name. If you don't wish us to call your name, maybe we can mention your location, but without calling your names, and divide the money the way you want us to divide it. Then, going on with my lecture today, what I can tell you is that you can be doing all those things. Then after that, you donate that little money that follows that your 21 days ritual. Believe me, work like magic. Then after that, there's all ordinary small rituals you can be doing. If you are a type that maybe you normally sleep with different women, make sure that when after that, and you don't have like our couch or remover, then you can be using osoji. Yes, put 4 seed of osoji inside your bucket of bathing water. When you pour it inside, you are removing it after having sex with your someone that is not your original partner. You understand? Then again, you put any money, any early morning when before going out, put 4 seed of alligator pepper inside their mouth. Don't chew it. It's inside their mouth. First eat and say spoken words. Declare success. Declare whatever you want to happen to you that day. After that, then chew that alligator pepper and do it like this, 4 times, representing 4 market days. That's what we do before going out. Again, if you're a type that normally have cobwebs in your house, or you're a type that normally have dreams, maybe you hear that doggy and so many negativity around you, then if you can get our Ogili's leaf, the one that have a stem like 5 leaves on it, you can use it to cleanse up your room, as if you are removing cobwebs, line by line. Open your house, your door wide open. That today, every negativity in the room, you are removing them. After that, you bring your hand down as if you are sweeping the room on the air. That today you are sweeping off any negativity line by line. Open your door, open to sweep it off your room. Then after that, you use alligator pepper, 4 seed. Bring it closer to your mouth. That today, speak what you don't want to be happening in your life. Then say what you want to be happening. 4 things. After saying those things, go to the edges of the room. Drop 4 seed in one edge. Bring another seed. Say the same thing. Put it in the second edge. Bring another 4 seed. Say the same thing. Put it in another stage. That is meaning each year room we have 16 seats for each corner. If you are living in more than one room apartment, do it in other rooms, including the parlor. You understand? After that, look for a small spoon or spoon. Yes. Use the other side of the spoon, where you normally hold hand. Yes. Use it to take salt, pinch of salt. Drop on those 4 edges of your room and declare that with salt, every negativity must be cleansed. Salt destroy anything like germs or anything unclean. So declare it that today, any negative energy in this room have been wiped away. Drop it. Then always have your positive mindset. Start doing all these things and create time for your spiritual exercise. I have said it times with that number. I can tell you, if you start practicing these rituals gradually, things will start changing for good. Things will start changing for good. And when things start changing for good, don't forget that when you start seeing money, you need to be doing your spiritual work gradually, because you are already an indebtor in the spiritual realm. And once they are giving you money, they expect you to start paying up your debt till such a time where you will pay all your debts and will be a free born. If you want to watch this video and other teachings we normally give daily basis on my YouTube, my social media name handle is Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu oraifite. You will use it to find me on YouTube. You will use the same name to find me on TikTok. You will use the same name to find me on my Facebook page. You use the same name to find me on Instagram. Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu oraifite. If you want us to do spiritual consultation for you, meeting, send message to me. Or you want any question, you have any question or whatever that you want to find out in Ordinary, send message to me. 0805 7837 672. Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu. Daalụ.